Let me tell you all something that's very factual. This is truly factual. Every female that you see in videos and pictures hugging on a guy and things like that, you see the guys laid up on a female in pictures and videos. Let me tell you something. That guy has not showed no interest in that female. That female was the one showing a lot of interest in that guy. You know this is all true. You ask every female on the planet. There's not one female on the planet. I don't give a fuck if she is into any form of spirituality. Every guy that you see a female in pictures and videos with, and they all kissing on each other, man, let me tell you who doing the more of the kissing. The female doing more of the kissing. The female doing more of the touching, doing the most. The guy ain't doing the most. The guys who are always with a female are the guys who don't put in no effort. I promise you that this is all facts. History has shown it. It happened in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And guess what? 2023 again, early on. And you know what? I feel like nothing's going to change with, females choosing guys that show no interest in them over guys that showed interest to them. It's just not going to change. You know why I'm pointing this finger, because I'm talking to every female on the planet on all of these social media platforms, man. Planet Earth is so backwards. There's females out here who literally got indoctrinated and poisoned by European slave owner media to believe and put faith in. If a guy shows no interest towards you, show him all your love. Write him paragraphs. Send him videos, pictures, and all that stuff. Do that for the guys that show no interest. I know this to be facts. Because look, man, this is a spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual warfare. This stuff has a lot to do with spirituality. Why do you think all the females that had children with a lot of dudes? It's because a lot of these females had put more of the interest in the guy, more than the guy has put the interest into her. There's no female on the planet that had kids with a dude that showed her tons of interest. You all know this. This is all facts, because this ain't coming from no fictional fairy tale. This ain't no folklore mythology. This stuff is real. It happens every day. You can go on Instagram right now, man. Go on Instagram right now. Any pictures you see with a female and a male together, guess what happens? It's because these females hook up with guys that show no interest, like literally no interest, as if the female don't exist. And the guys that showed them no interest, they just playing along just to like feed the females so-called beauty validation or so-called ego or whatever. This stuff is crazy. It's wild, man. Planet Earth is backwards, man. And you can thank those slave owners for that. You can go thank Jezebel, Lilith, or whoever slave owner you want to thank, because those demon realm slave owners, they the reason why females have an addiction and have a mental illness to show all this love towards guys that show them no interest. Especially when a guy literally tells a female that he's not interested in her, she's still gonna go for him, even though he told her he's not interested. Think about how mentally sick these females are on planet Earth. They literally will go and still put so much effort into a dude that told them that he's not interested. But, if it was the other way around, when a female tell a dude that she's not interested, he cool on her. He on to the next. Having other girls in the rotation. But when it's a female that hears a guy tell her that he's not interested, she'll lose her shit. She's still gonna try hard for him and try to get validation from him to see if he will finally like her. This is all facts, man. And look, any of these women that do appear on planet Earth, that do appear on my platform, they will tell you themselves. They will tell you themselves that, you know, he's right. This ain't no fairy tale. This ain't fiction. This is nonfiction. This is real life. You know, they will tell you, a lot of these females will tell you that they put so much love into a guy that tells them that they're not interested. Like, seriously, man. Seriously, bro. Okay, like, if you a guy and you have not experienced a female being like highly emotionally attracted to you, emotionally aroused, highly sexual, whatever, she ain't like telling you her love for you and all that stuff. She not sending you videos or whatever, or asking, trying to like see your face, trying to link up and all that stuff. If a female not doing all that stuff for you, it's probably because you showed a lot of interest into her. Why do you really think females are gonna want to see a guy in person and link up and meet up and things like that with a guy that show her a lot of interest? That don't work in this society. This society is ran by fucking slave owners, ran by these Jim Crow motherfuckers, ran by these damn Jezebel and little demon ass motherfuckers, ran by these draconians and reptilians, men in black, Maserats, all these damn demon realm slave owners, bro. So you really think a lot of these females gonna have the brain capacity, have the melanated carbon brain capacity to want to connect with guys that show them interest? They're mentally ill in the head. And yes, I'm talking about females that's like, man, the females that's like in the ages of 30s and 20s, man, like, this shit is crazy, man. They're the most affected by this shit. The females that's like in their 30s and 20s, they're the most affected by this whole curse about, if a guy show you no interest and he's playing around with you, he tell you that he's not interested, show him more love. A lot of females put so much faith in that on planet Earth. That's how mentally sick they are. But that's all I gotta say, guys. That's all I gotta say, Soul Fam.